Hello and welcome to the Tower Circus in Blackpool for the second session of this year's Mosconi Cup. The Europeans are the defending champions and are hoping to win again this year to make it 7 wins in the last 8. But the Americans are out for revenge after some humiliating results over the past few Mosconi Cups, and they have some new players in their lineup and hope this will bring them success. At the end of the first session, it was the Europeans leading the charge 3-2 in this race to 11 points, but Team USA were determined to fight back. In the opening doubles game of day 2, the Americans looked assured throughout, as they got the better of the European pair Niels Fine and Mark Gray, levelling the scores. But American celebrations were short-lived, as hometown hero Carl Boys swept aside Corey Deuel 5-2 to restore the Europeans' lead. Then, despite the American duo Schmidt and Van Boening taking a 2-0 lead in the next doubles game, Appleton and Economopoulos won 5 straight racks to win their second consecutive match. The momentum continued in Europe's favour. It was a dramatic finish as Bergman missed a crucial 7-ball, allowing Fine back to the table, and he put the Europeans 3 points clear. Here's confirmation of the score so far, and it's turning out to be a night for the Europeans. They now lead 6-3. Still, one more match is left tonight. And coming up now, it's a doubles game as Darren Appleton and Mark Gray are up against Corey Deuel and Shane Van Boening. The USA really need another point on the board to stop Europe's momentum.
Alternate break, Europe to break.
Let's hand over to your commentary team for this match, Jerry Forsyth and Phil Yates.
2 balls down so far. Now, does he get shape on the 2-ball? Oh, indeed he does.
Nice little 3-6 combination to follow as well. That last match raised the roof here. It was extraordinary. So many twists and turns. It encapsulated what the Mosconi Cup is all around. And how about the 7-ball that Bergman missed? Tension ever present in this competition. And now we start all over again.
I have to admire Mr. Gray. He's playing pool with a snooker cue. A much tinier tip, and the shaft is thinner, made for smaller equipment, smaller balls. So he's got to use a stronger than normal stroke. You can see the ash shaft there. Well, Darren earlier in the evening showed some nerves and an uncharacteristic amount of misses. Let's see if he's calmed himself down. Oh, that shot looks perfect. Well, Phil, he's going to have to really force this cue ball to get all the way back down table for that 8.
Might be mission impossible with the cue ball so close to the side cushion. It will require every last ounce of a sweet stroke.
Tension call.
Not at all an easy situation. I mean, the shot is automatic, but there's no sense making a ball if you can't make the next one.
could not have done a great deal better. Very good indeed.
Yeah, he'll be very pleased with that. Darren just needs to plot the speed of the cue ball to give an easy shot on the 9. Well, that's not the easiest shot in the world, Phil.
It's a positional halfway house, and Gray finds himself under an awful lot of pressure on this.
Yeah, it'll go for the side pocket. He's for sure going to put it in the side. Beautiful pocket speed shot. Concentrated on a very pure stroke. The success is his. Early lead to Team Europe, Appleton and Gray. Here's a look at that shot into the side pocket. Never any doubt on that one. That was perfect.
Yes, it seemed from Gray's initial reaction, he thought he might possibly have overcut it, but there was no need to worry at all.
Trailing 1-0.
Unfortunately, Mr. Van Boening's been a little bit shaky so far this week. It's time for him to catch his gear. Yesterday, he was putting the 1 ball in the side pocket reliably. Didn't do that, but he did make a ball, and Corey Deuel gets to come to the table. The rather elementary shot on the 1. Come out and bump the 6 for shape on the 2. Oh, it bumped it the wrong way. He hit the wrong side of the 6 ball, Phil.
The cut is still there. Running side will help.
That was nervous. She's going to come back and forth across the table for the 8 ball. Standard 2-rail shot. And again, the 9 ball is going to be bound for the side pocket. Job done. You tied at 1.
The Americans here, Jerry, looking for a little bit of symmetry because the evening started with a very good win for their 2 rookies in a doubles match. Now it's their 2 most experienced players. These 2 have 16 Mosconi Cup appearances between them.
Yes, they are our most experienced crowd.
Jim White earlier tonight called the Tower Circus crowd the 6th man for Europe, and they must have an influential effect. It must be a relentless assault on the American senses, knowing that every time they make a mistake or miss a ball, it will please the vast majority of those in attendance.
Well, if it goes per standard, the crowd gets louder as the week goes on. They're certainly louder tonight than last night. 1 ball slipped over into the side pocket, but I don't know if he can see this 2. I believe the 6 ball has him hidden.
It does. Comprehensively.
He's going to have to find a way to kick into that ball. Boy, I don't see an easy way to get there, Phil. I'm searching for a way to get to that 2 ball.
You're not alone. I think Appleton has got quite a conundrum as well.
I believe with your experience, might have. Push.
Push out call.
They've decided on the safer option with the push. After the push, Incoming player can accept the shot, or he can turn it back to the pusher.
Settle down then, please.
Huge shot.
Pushing out is a game within a game, a psychological ploy as much as anything else. Niels Feijen pushed out to a jump shot in the previous match, and it worked out a treat. Point worth making here, you know, Jerry, we're talking about this match being so much tighter than last year. If the Europeans were to win this match and lead 7-3 overnight, they'd only be 1 point worse off than they were last year, when, of course, they led 8-2 after day 2.
You are so right. To think that when, after the first match this evening, we were tied, and since then it's been all Europe.
Extension call. Settle down, please.
Well, he had to hammer that ball to get shape, and pockets do not like balls that are hit that hard. They'll jaw them right out, throw them right back at you.
Appleton was hoping that history would repeat itself, because in the final match last night, when he took on Shane van Boening in the singles, he potted at a crucial stage a wonderful 2-ball. That was almost there as well.
Yeah, but now Van Boning's shooting straight over another ball. If there is any space, take a look at the end of this shot, Phil. If there is any space between the 3 and the 9, there's a combination possible. I don't know if there's enough space.
I think the Europeans love what they see.
Anywhere here still all right. Just stop it here.
Looks well on to me.
9, 8.
I don't know. I don't think he can see enough of the left-hand side of the ball to make that angle. He might be able to. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Nothing to it. And Team Europe, Appleton and Gray, lead 2-1 now in our race to 5. There's a lot more pool coming your way. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Mosconi Cup, the tournament which sees the United States and Europe go toe-to-toe. It's day 2, and so far the Europeans are on a charge and lead the overall score 6-3. At the table right now is a doubles game, and the USA are hoping to stop the rot. They really need to get another point on the board, otherwise Europe will have a significant advantage in this race to 11 points. Let's rejoin the action with your commentators Phil Yates and Jerry Forsyth.
Corey Deuel breaking. I saw nothing fall. Oh, yes, the 5-ball went down. And he's got a great shot on the 1, so a little bit better situation for the Americans here.
Yes, they need a lift. They really do. And a friendly table awaits them.
This should be America's rack. There's really nothing there to stop them. 3 ball will go in the side. Cue ball will float naturally down for shape on the 5 ball. Yeah, he's got an easy shape shot here. Cue ball will go to the side rail and then up table for the 6. He just needs to be anything but straight on the 6. He's got plenty of angle now to work with. Oh, Shane, there's a pocket there. Okay, he's all right.
A little bit short, but no issue. Well, if any rack in a Mosconi Cup environment can be stress-free, this has been it.
One of the easiest layouts we've seen all night. It's about time we got an easy layout. This table's been breaking really tough. Tied up, 2-2. Coach Mark Wilson talking to the American team outside the pit.
He looks a little more animated than he was earlier on today.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in their meeting tonight. But you know, if America can win just this match, all's right with the world. They'll be close enough to come back and attack tomorrow.
Alternate break, of course, in these race to 5s in the Mosconi Cup, and so the Europe pairing of Appleton and Gray get things going in the 5th.
Well, they've made a ball. 5 balls gone down. One ball is where they can make it, but it'll send the cue ball away from the 2.
Running is developed, but if you want to keep it simple, then quiet on, is it? We've got plenty of time. Got plenty of time, Tom. You can just come up here, 1, 2 rails and come here. I think I could go enough that.
There isn't plenty of time unless they take that extension.
No, you're just leaving the white here. Just pop the 1 and... Yeah, okay.
I think the situation warranted the extension being employed, even though it's very early in the rack.
Yeah, they're not going to give up any opportunities here. They're taking a very conservative game plan. Now all Appleton has to do is bank that 2 ball away and leave the cue ball married up against the 8, and things get sweaty for the Americans. Oh, has he leaked out? Not quite.
3 times last night, even though he won the match against Van Boening, that singles, he overhit safeties. I thought he'd done it again. This time, though, he's just about okay, fractionally.
And look, the position of the 3 ball makes the kick particularly tough. Ball in hand to Team Europe. And Shane Van Boening is going to have a hard time putting the past couple of days out of his mind. He just can't believe what's happening to him out there.
Van Boening extraordinarily has drawn a blank. Obviously involved in the team match right at the start of the Mosconi Cup. Then with Justin Bergman, he lost the doubles against Fayen and Economopoulos last night. Lost the singles against Appleton I've just been talking about. And day two has been equally unproductive.
Nice soft draw off the way.
A little bit more angle than they would have wished. And I'm wondering if he can escape the collision with the 9-ball. If he just hits the 9-ball about the third full, he could scratch here. He's going to try and draw away from it. No, he didn't. Great result.
Team Europe on the verge of taking the lead in this doubles for the third time. They were 1-0 up, they were 2-1 ahead. Now 2 balls away from 3-2.
Not at all according to plan. He's left him a shot into this lower left-hand pocket, but it's a lot tougher than it needed to be. However, Mark Gray, former snooker player, these pockets look pretty big to him.
Being left-handed helps as well. Oh!
This is the kind of opportunity America really needs right now. Well, America takes the point, ugly though it may have been, and leads 3-2. Mark Gray is sitting in Wonderama right now. Stay with us.
We're always trying to find potential turning points in the Mosconi Cup, and we might well have seen one. Darren Appleton's positional shot from the 8 left much to be desired. Then Mark Gray was equally at fault, overcutting the 9. They should have been 3-2 ahead. Gray and Appleton trail Van Boening and Deuel 3-2, and what's more, the importance of this final match this evening cannot be overstated. If Europe can go 7-3 ahead, it would take a very brave man indeed to suggest that the USA could come back and win.
I would agree. Shane Van Boening finally gets the 1 into the side pocket. And I believe he has a shot on the 2. I don't think the 9 cuts the pocket off. No, it doesn't.
With the cue ball so close to the side cushion, though, shape on the 3. No, thank you.
the 9 and coming up here. All right, just make sure you come down here. You like it? Yep.
Oh, he's jacking way up. This is tough. Yeah, that was way away. And it's a scratch as well.
The term in snooker, Jerry, is pushing the boat out. That's what he did there. That was over ambitious.
Both Corey and Shane are very frustrated men at this moment. They know they're nowhere near their standard.
Just let me play the 6. I'll go me, you, me. Extension.
Extension call.
Me, you. Yeah, so I'll play the first. Okay.
That was a little conflab about who should take which shot and which order they should start in. Appleton fancies this should be the way forward.
For me to come back this.
They may have been deciding who gets to try and break that 7 ball loose. It's ugly on the 8 at the moment, but 4 balls to go before we get there. Appleton will probably play this in the side and just let the cue ball float down to the bottom rail and back up for the 5. 5 will also go in the side. And he's really going to have to be careful with his cue ball control, though, because he doesn't want to run past that 6 ball. You just saw the cue stick hit the table where they want that cue ball to wind up. So he's probably, he's going to take it into the corner and come off the rail to get there. Wise decision. Whoa, that was close. And now the shot that has to break out the 7. This can get real tricky. Here's another shot at how we got to our current position. He's got the right angle to break the 7 out, but after he hits it, what happens?
It was the plan that Appleton should play the shot on the 6. Not happy.
No, and he doesn't have the angle to just roll forward and hide behind the 9. He can't do that from here. I think he may just feather off the edge of that 7 ball and send the cue ball way down table and hope to get the 8 as a blocker.
Yeah. The top rail.
Bill, that's not the result they hoped for. Team USA may not be able to make this ball, and it's close. They may be able to, but whether they can or not, they've got a full ball to work with, and they can lay that cue ball right behind the 9 ball for a safe if they can't make the shot.
Well, undoubtedly, the pot isn't on without the use of extreme side. The potting angle just isn't there.
I don't think he got hidden unless he hides behind the 8 now. I believe he covered it. You know, Phil, these safeties are so much tougher to get out of at the end of the rack, obviously, because there's nothing to hide behind. That was a bit of a hit and hope, but I believe he got what he hoped for.
Hope springs eternal.
Tap it.
We spend all evening talking about skill. That was luck.
Okay.
He's trying to kick this ball across the table into the right-hand top corner pocket, and he could really scratch on this shot. Oh, he would put it in that pocket. Excuse me, I was wrong on the pocket they were measuring for.
He's recognised as a shot maker as Deuel. Good imagination. Caught it perfectly.
America's lifeboat is being launched. Corey Deuel, Shane Van Boening lead this match now 4-2. Here's that shot on the 7 ball. That was a fantastic shot. He had to hit the top of the ball. If he'd missed it, Team Europe would have had ball in hand. And there was only a hair's breadth difference between making that shot and missing the ball.
2 crucial racks in succession go to the Americans. They won the 5th as a result of a couple of mistakes from Europe. They won the 6th as a result of an inspired shot from Deuel.
That's what I'm here. That's what teamwork is.
A bit more joy on the American side than we saw about 20 minutes ago. And Darren's got the same expression as he always has. Winning, losing, there's Darren.
Well, they're 2 down, a possible 3 racks to play. 1 positive for the Europeans. They could possibly get to break off
2 racks to 4.
twice more. This and then the decider if it's necessary.
Well, only 6 balls left on the table, but the first position shot is no hanger.
Yes, and the 2 is masked by the 6. Pool balls are, of course, inanimate objects, but sometimes they don't forgive, and when you miss a 9 ball, the pool gods can turn against you.
In a heartbeat. Really, all I think he wants to do is get a full shot on the 2 ball, because he can play a very deadly safety with that 6 ball sitting right there. He can marry the cue ball to hit. Let's see. No, he's going for the only pocket the 2 ball had available. What a gorgeous shot.
Wasn't it just?
He made that cue ball dance. Amazing.
Wherever you like, pal.
The rest of the rack is easy.
They slipped up in rack 5.
This corner.
Surely they won't do the same in rack 7.
Tap it and just come behind the 9. Come here. Yeah, I can stun it across or whatever. Wherever you want.
Appleton has his choice of the side or the corner. Either one will work. Looks like he's going up table. All he had to do was stop that ball. And Darren Appleton will bring them within 1. Job done. They now trail by 1 point, 4-3 in this match. But it's America's break. They may not get out of the chair.
We're in Blackpool for the Mosconi Cup, and it's the last match of session 2. So far tonight, Europe has the overall lead 6-3. However, in this doubles match, the USA are fighting back and are now just 1 rack away from winning this game and gaining another crucial point.
1 ball in the side pocket. Cue ball a long way from the 2, but the 3 ball sitting in the pocket, you can miss either side of this pocket and still hit the 3 ball and knock it in.
Yes, after that, the Americans will be smelling blood.
2 into the 3. He wants the 2 to stay near that pocket. Oh, he may have hidden his partner from it. Nope. Cue ball's running out. This is a fairly easy shot for Corey. Oh, he did not want to hit that 9. And you can see why. That's a much tougher shot.
Settle down, please.
Than Van Boening had to be facing.
Guys, you have to respect either team. Nice and quiet, win on a shot and have some fun. Reset the clock, please.
Nigel Reese bringing the crowd under control. Badly missed by Shane. Will he get a little luck? Not much. Bit of cueing over the 6 ball is the only obstacle now.
It did not threaten the jaws. Wow.
I've just never seen Shane shoot like this.
What a rack to win. Can they take it hill, the Europeans? If they were to win this match, it would be heartbreaking for USA.
Unless you think the 8 could come into play, though.
They're really trying to figure out how to get to the 5 without the 8 ball interfering. They can't afford to hit that 8 ball and leave the cue ball way up the table. Just barely slides by the 8, but they're not going to be overly thrilled with this shot. Phil, I like the safety. Come off the top side of that 5 and hide the cue ball behind the 6 and the 7.
Since he missed the 9 ball, and it's understandable, Gray, for me, has looked really edgy.
Oh, he chose to use 1 ball as the blocker instead of 2. 2's too easy.
European captain Johan Reisink and all of his players, they know full well just what this match means. It is an absolute blockbuster. If the Europeans can win it, it could be the killer blow.
It would be quite a blow since America had a nice lead in this match at one point. And look at this, they've left the Europeans straight in. They will, yeah, this result, should Europe clear the table as we expect, they will then be breaking. Obviously, the odds do favor the breaking team.
Nicely done, Mark Gray.
Well, we were saying we had not had a double hill match, and we're about to get one. Mark Gray puts it away, and we are double hill. Europe will be breaking.
Cries of Europe resounding around this Tower Circus Arena. Johan Reisink there, pensive. He knows one rack here is of mega importance.
Crowd is really feeling it, Phil.
Mark Gray sitting there, smiling, trying to look relaxed, and he's not succeeding. He's fooling no one. Appleton as intense as ever. A good break here. It would be gold dust.
Thank you. Final rack. Europe to break.
So much of 9-ball depends on the break shot. 1 ball in the side, and shape on the 2.
Three over the pocket. Team USA, their hearts will collectively have sunk, but there's work to do and stifling pressure out there.
Oh, he needs that ball to stop, and it just did. Somehow, however, he's got to get that cue ball back up table for the 4. The 6 ball won't let him slide up the side, so it's going to have to be pure draw. This is touchy. Oh, he ran into the 8 ball. Tragedy. I can't say I'm surprised he took that option, because with their imagination, they see so much.
Making contact with a 4 shouldn't be a problem.
And if he hits the 9 ball, anything can happen.
Extension called.
Yeah, he just aimed up a 5-9 combination. I mean, a 4-9 combination. He's trying to make that 9 in the corner that he's shooting over. Nope. Missed it totally and may have left an open shot, but he's fortunate that the cue ball is sitting on the rail, so Shane doesn't have much to work with here. Doesn't have to worry about, well, yes, he does. He has to worry about shape.
He's not been at his best. Can he delve deep and produce some much needed magic?
Extension called. Extension called.
There's the shot from Van Boening we've been waiting for.
Absolutely wonderful. Every credit. The quote from Mark Wilson, the USA captain: Shane Van Boening is the gold standard of modern-day pool excellence, and that shot showed us why. Well, Europe had their chance in this rack, Jerry. They didn't take it.
This is such a massive point. It's huge, the psychological difference that winning this last match will make. Corey's done it. America has taken this match 5-4, and they'll go into the evening trailing 6-4. It's been a great Mosconi Cup so far.
Well, a fantastic finish to the session here in Blackpool. Shane Van Boening and Corey Deuel have given their team a lifeline. And this is confirmation of all the results on day 2. We began with an American victory. Then it went the way of the Europeans as they won 3 consecutive matches. Box office, Carl Boyes started the winning streak as he beat Corey Deuel. However, it was all drama in that last game. It looked like the Americans were going to throw it away, but a wonderful shot from Shane Van Boening secured another point on the board for Team USA. The defending champions Europe finished the day with a 6-4 lead and will return next time as the 3rd session gets underway. We have a great lineup of matches for day 3, starting with Carl Boyes and Nikos Economopoulos versus Justin Hall and Mr. 400, John Schmidt. But for now, Team USA will be happy to reduce the deficit and hope to continue the fight back next time.